Okay, so it just made space for me, so I'm happy about that. And I guess I went through the wrong place in the photos. So if you go through like the photo storage area, it just glumps it and it doesn't like put it inside of the delete area. And then, but if you go through the photos, it'll go into the delete area, and then you can just made like 2 gigs. Okay, so mom is home, Tony's home, and that's great. And I'm praying I can finish. So all I was saying was that it's very important that we save Sean. Okay, and I know I said that a couple of times and how to edit this together. But as I was saying, what Sean Combs has created has been an advancement in Black business that has not occurred or has not occurred lately or has never occurred in the Black community, which is why he's being man-acted and all of these things. He's a good man. The advancement of the business that he's created is that oftentimes Black entertainers will advertise for other companies. This is the first time, I do believe, or maybe the second, that a Black entertainer has made their own beverage, okay? Or their own product here that they now can get distributed. Most times, unless they're putting together their own clothing line, and we know that that's quite challenging. Sean did that and then was surprised when the other corporations, maybe white corporation or so, did not distribute his product whatsoever, no interest. And as I was mentioning, there's no real power in the Black community because the Black pillars are all knocked down before they have the ability to carry their greatness and their wealth into the next generation. That's Michael Jackson, or killed. Michael Jackson, Bill Cosby, the great pillars, instead of their names being brought and sloshed through the mud, they will be teaching, building schools, building infrastructures into the Black community. It's important that we embrace L.A. Reid, Bill Cosby, Russell Simmons, and beg them to teach us. Because the other pillars, it's like a plan. They're either killing them, bringing forward, facing them with false accusations, having them be charged with these molestation charges, and whether true or untrue here. Okay? Instead of, in such a sense, and we're not condoning, paying off some of these people so their names aren't sloshed through the mud, in which many cases, when they do these cases for infrastructures to allow them to exist and to thrive. Okay. Just like Bill Cosby. Bill Clinton. I think that Bill Clinton is honorable because he did not go back on his vow of marriage. And I do not agree also with the way of putting like our president. I don't agree with that on the stand. I didn't understand what was happening. I do not agree with that whatsoever. I do agree with freedom of speech. I just don't. Okay. Now, and being a soldier, and I'm not, I understand that I had an illegal removal. And so I know I'm still a sergeant in the United States military. I'm just waiting for the yes. It's just like Les Brown, everybody says, you stay in the saddle, you hold on, you're going to get your yes. Okay? Now, not to make it again about me, because I know I did everything I was supposed to do in the United States military. I reported everything, and I'm still reporting into my unit. Because in the military, you have to report. As long as you report, like my leadership told me, Sergeant Levetter, right place, right uniform, right time. And as long as I'm reporting in saying, hey, there are things happening, unsafe things, illegal things, improper things happening, I'm reporting to the White House and to the IG and the military groups. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm not supposed to report back when I know that they're using me to break the law. Okay, which is what they did when they sent me on that false mental health thing to hide hazing, harassing, and molestation using CPS. But I'm not here to talk about me again. There was a delay here with the cameras, and I'm praying to stay focused on my one topic here. We've gotten so far. We've done so much. We've done 3 hours and so, and I thank God for this opportunity. It took a lot of time, and I'm so grateful for God for giving me the opportunity even to make this, okay? And I thank everyone for this opportunity. Now, I just need to stay focused on the last part, and I'm praying that I can. I've been very focused, and then a couple of items and things, but we just need to stay focused here. Again, our objective, yours and mine, is that we must save Sean. Sean is a pillar in the Black community, like a king, royalty. It isn't a concept. It doesn't change. It is forever. And he's very important to the Black community in business, entertainment, in every single element that can be listed, and mainly in business. The control of the money, the control of money. This is the first time a Black is deciding to create their own product and to sell it. Now we know we have famous Amos. Okay, we're not taking away from that. We're talking about entertainers who usually are what you call endorsements, endorsing other products. This is one of the first time that a Black entertainer is saying, I'm going to make my own beverage. I make my own product. Okay. Sean John is talking about distribution. It pushes the Black business ahead by 20, 30, 40, 50 years. Not having that advancement pushes the Black business and control of the money back, let's say 50,000 years, but almost back into slavery. We might as well say, where's the cotton? Where's the cotton fields? Master, how do you say? Massa? Okay, now I'm not saying it right because I have a Valley accent right now, but okay, where is the cotton fields? With the shackles and the chains. I'm not kidding. Now, listening to Eddie Murphy saying it in his Saturday Night Live. But my point simply about the Emancipation Proclamation. Well, what I'm trying to say right now is it's very, very important that we stand by our Black entertainers, and we stand by because the media turns, it builds them up. Many of the stars, and I'm talking about all the stars, not just the Black ones. They built them up, and then they work to build them down. It's like we can't have a hero. We must have a hero. We must have heroes. Sean Combs is one of our heroes. He's one of our heroes because Jesus says that we must forgive, because Jesus says he's one of our heroes because Jesus says. Sean has built schools in the community. There are not many Black people building schools. In fact, there are schools that we're staying focused here. We must not only back up and help. And how do we do it? We pray. We pray as a team. We pray together. As we pray together, it multiplies our prayer and sends out our desires and our wishes. We always say, God, let God's will be done. Sean must go back home to his children. The children are going to be destroyed on purpose. Purposely destroyed, murdered, and killed. Okay, much like Bobby Christina. This is the truth. We must save them, because they're on a list. They're on a list right now with Sean Combs. And when they're finished glumping them down, they're going to go for the next producer and their children, the next Black producer. All the Black producers are being knocked down or their names smeared. Bill Cosby, Michael Jackson, Prince, I already said Aaliyah, Tupac, Biggie, the 2 young Black stars from Moesha, Left Eye, we said those, okay? Bill Cosby, L.A. Reid, Russell Simmons, they'd be teaching and building schools right now. They were purposely knocked down with what's going on here. They're purposely knocked down, their names dragged through the mud, so they're not teaching. Same thing with Tiger Woods. All of our heroes, 100% of them, and they're coming after the other ones. How could we sit back and say, okay, it was Bill Cosby, they're not going to do it again? Then they got Simmons, and now they got L.A. Reid, okay? And I believe L.A. Reid is innocent, okay? With these accusations, true or false, we must build up our is what you call our royal court. They are our leaders. Now, we're not condoning, and we're not, of course, we're taking all of the wealth, prosperity, health, joy, peace, and bliss they're teaching us, and we are using it to teach our children, because with what Sean Combs is teaching, we teach our next generation how to own their own money, how to have control in their lives, how to build an incredible infrastructure of business. This is very, very important to the Black community. And now so now all of our great leaders, they're not building schools. They're not out teaching. Tiger Woods would be teaching in a school right now. These accusations, they're embarrassing them and causing them to want to hide their face and hide. And then the Black community, we're turning on them. This is the white establishment, if you will, that's creating this towards our Black heroes. And we're turning our back on them to support the white cause, because the whites will then put us back to slavery again. There's no need chuckling, because you're next. The thing is, we're all looking around at Sean right now, but they're going to glump another one. We mustn't take it lightly. It's too many already. It's too many in one short span of time. Michael Jackson, Tupac, Biggie, Left Eye, Aaliyah, the two little young Black boys, the little Black boy with the backpack. So many. Did we say Prince and Michael Jackson already? Okay. And that's not even all. Okay. Now these individuals will go on, build businesses, infrastructures. There's a big, huge gap now. Okay. Now we have very few. All the rest have molestation charges. Okay. Some true, some not true. Okay. What we must do, or all of them false. Okay. The thing is that what we must do, because the reason why is because when these producers are working, making trillions for these record labels, there's no accusations coming and ruining their ability to make trillions for the white record labels, or for the record labels, period. Okay, they don't have to be the white record labels, okay? As soon as they retire, ready to build a school for Black people, ready to build any kind of school, an infrastructure they realize the game at this point, is what I'm saying. They get hit or slapped with some molestation charge, smearing their name, so they can't teach in the Black community. Okay? We must embrace all of our kings and queens in our court. They're not perfect. None of us are, but we're not condoning. We need them to lead us through the wilderness. We do not understand about saving. We don't understand about money. We don't understand about making millions. And they do. They are our guide through the wilderness, and we need them. Okay? The media is back on them. And like they mentioned in the all of the scripts in the Fresh Prince they were all written by white people. Okay? I say this to say that not to bring, what I'm trying to say is that all of the narrative that you're getting that Sean Combs is this, is coming from white media that isn't necessarily interested in the advancement of Black business for Black children and Black America prospering. Okay, now I've demonstrated that the success of the Black man is of vital importance to the